Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our bandana and we finished last time with row 4. So we're starting row 5 today. And today's bulk day. So to get the acquired size, we will do 5 through 15. So I will be leaving you with a little bit of work to do on it, and it's okay. It's okay. By the end of today, I know that this pattern, if it hasn't already kind of fixed in your head how it's going, it will. It will, I promise. It's not a hard pattern, and I know that y'all can do this. I am going to do through 15, I believe. I'm going to try and measure it when I get to 15. Like I was saying before, if you want it smaller or larger, measure it as you're going along. We will just do a decorative border on the side, on the sides of it that's not very big, so whatever you measure will probably be pretty close to how it will be. Okay, so just as you're going along, if you want to do less than 15 or more than 15, when we meet up next time, we are going to do the edging. Okay, so I just wanted you to know what we were doing. So I'm going to start with row 5 today, and we're going to turn our work. And that's one thing we need to remember every time. Turn your work. Otherwise, you'll be working on the end that goes along the front of your head here by your forehead. And we don't want to do that. We want to continue working in our chain spaces, right? So always remember, turn your work. Start with your chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we know that counts as our first double crochet. And we're going to yarn over. We go into our first stitch, and we're going to give it 2 more double crochets. So enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. We need 1 more, so yarn over, and we go right back into that same first stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And we're going to give it a chain 1, going up and down each side, right? Only at the top does it get the chain 3. So chain 1, yarn over, we go into our first space, and we give it 3 double crochets, right? So there's 1 and 2 and 3. I got a little piece of fuzz I'm gonna have to get off there later. There's 3, chain 1, and go into the next space. 3 double crochets. All right, so 1 and 2 and 3. Beautiful. And chain 1, right? 3 double crochets in the next space. So this is what we will do. We will go up and down the sides, working in our chain spaces. 3 double crochets and a chain 1. No matter how big our work gets, we just keep working in every single one of those spaces. Okay, I did my chain 1, and now we're at the top. The top corner here, it gets 3 double crochets. So 1 and 2 and 3. And then it gets our chain 3. So chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Beautiful. Yarn over, go right back in that same space. 3 more double crochets. So that's the only one that gets the 2 clusters, right? And the chain 3. So that's our special one. That's the way we will look at that. And chain 1. Okay, now we're going down the side, and we will work in our chain spaces. So we will work 3 double crochets in each chain space. And this is 3, beautiful, and chain 1. I have another space. So I give it 3 double crochets. 1 and 2 and 3 and a chain 1. And now I have another space. So 3 double crochets. And that's what you're going to do. You're just going to keep looking for your next space till you get back down to this last corner here, right? That's 3. I give it a chain 1, and in my last stitch, right, not your chain, there's my chain, I want my stitch, so in my last stitch, here it is, 3 double crochets, 1, and I go right back in the stitch, 2, and right back in that same stitch, 3. Beautiful. That's the end of 5, right? And we want to keep track too, so don't forget to, scratch it off on a pad or use your row counter and turn your little dial on it. So that's 5. I'm going to turn my work. Now I'm ready for 6. So I'm going to proceed along with my 6. I hope you're liking your colors so far. I love this. I think it's so fun and cheery and literally could be worn with anything practically, right? So for 6, we just keep going. We start with our chain 3 and we go into that first stitch and we give it 2 double crochets. So keep going in this same pattern until row 15 or your desired size. And when we meet up, we're going to work on our edging. We'll have to do that. We will have to do our ties. And we will, when we do the ties, we are going to go across the front of the work, which is the part that I was saying would be kind of near your forehead. And we will make that a nice straight line too. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. That will neaten that up if you feel like that looks a little willy-nilly there, because it is it's kind of wavy, which I don't think looks bad per se. It's kind of a pretty little, without my tail, it's kind of a pretty little ruffliness. But it will straighten that part out, okay? So don't, if that is bugging you, I just want to reassure you that that will be neatened up. So we'll keep proceeding along, doing our 3 double crochets, a chain 1, until we get to that top corner where it gets 2 clusters and a chain 3, okay? So keep working on this. Concentrate on your double crochets. Concentrate on making them the same, trying to get your lengths correct, and making your clusters as neat as you can. It's not always easy. Sometimes things are a little fumbly, aren't they? So you just take your time and enjoy this and learn your double crochets. This is a great project, learning your double crochets and learning granny, because that's what this is, working in the spaces like this and making clusters. This is granny work, which is the most common thing in crochet, right? So keep going along. This is row 6 we're on right now. So finish up row 6, work through 15, and I'll see you next time for the edging. I'll see you then. Thank you, and have a joyful day.